discuss basic logic commands in using our PLC. Our PLC is a simulator using ZEN simulation software. So we will demonstrate the basic logic, okay, using this simulator. So first, let us input a basic AND operation. Okay, so I will click I. I stands for the inputs. So it could be switches, it could be sensors like proximity switches, limit switches, read switches. Okay, so let us call it as switch 1. Okay, so since it is a AND logic, so there is another switch. So let us increment it by 1. So to make it I1, so they call it. Then our output, for example, is a lamp. We call it as Q. So we call it as lamp. Okay. So we complete the first rung or the first network. Then we will try it. We will simulate it using start simulate. Okay, so this is our simulator. Then run. We could replace the switches by right click. Then it could be a toggle switch. Right click, so it could be a toggle switch. Okay, so let us try. If we press I0, so lamp 1 does not activated. If we press I1, lamp 1 is not activated. But if we press both, okay, so the lamp is turns on. So this means that this rung or network simulates a AND operation. Okay, so let us try another basic logic operations using our ZEN simulation software. Okay, so we will now proceed with exit simulator, ZEN, then exit. Then we will use another switch. So for example, that is switch I1 is switch 3. And another switch, so that is another switch, which is switch 4. Okay, then since this is a OR operation, so that will be our connection. So they are connected in parallel. And the lamp, okay, so lamp, we call it as lamp 2. Okay, same procedure, then start simulator. Okay, then let's try this one. I press switch 3. Okay, so the lamp turns on. The lamp Q1 turns on, or lamp 2 turns on. I switch on I3, the lamp turns on. Okay, so that is a basic core operation using our Omron ZEN simulator. Okay, as we can see, we will just have 6 inputs. Okay, 6 inputs and maximum of 4 outputs for our Omron ZEN simulator. Okay, so we will try another basic logic. So that is, let's exit simulator. Okay, so we still have 2 switches. Okay, so we will now try XOR. So let us call it as I4. So I4 is switch 5. So switch 5. Then we have another switch, which is switch I5, which is switch number 6. So I will make this as normally closed. Okay. Then we have another repetition of switch number 5. Switch number 5 is I4. But this time it is normally closed. Okay. Then we have another switch repetition, which is I5. For switch 6, it is now normally open. Then they are connected in the 2 switches are connected in parallel. Okay. Then we have another lamp. So let us call this lamp as lamp 3. Okay. So let us now simulate. Okay. So let us try. Let us use this as an alternate open contact, I4, alternate open contact or D10 switch. So if I press I4, okay, so first run button must be initiated. So I press I4. Okay. Then I could turn it off using I5, okay, or I4 also. Then I could turn on the light using I5. I could turn it off. I could also turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. Okay. Turn it on at I4, turn it off at I5, turn it on at I5, and then turn it off at I4. So that is the simulator using for XOR logic operations. Okay. I could also use this simulator for indirect control using relays. Okay. So let us now simulate. First exit simulator. Okay. I could use I0. since I0 was utilized already, so I could use it again for our indirect operation. So since this is indirect, we will be using M as relay. So I call it as relay 1. Then relay 1 could be used to turn on another output. For example, this one, lamp 3. Lamp 3, for example. Okay. Sorry, this must be the contact. So I'll change it as contacts. Relay 1, contacts. So it will switches lamp 3. Lamp 4. Lamp 4. Q, lamp. Okay. So let us now try. Start. Then run mode. So if I press I0, it will turn on Q3 using relay. So that ends up our basic logic operations using our ZEN PLC simulator. So thank you and see you on my next PLC session.